Greetings, Leo. How's it going? It's so good to have you here. How are you doing for Pisces? On. Where the eye goes all the way around for a 2020 view. What we also knew clearly about that Y and the ear thing? What's going on in this relationship? We've got you and them, which you have in common. Stories could flip-flop. Know your designations. We've got thoughts, feelings, how people are acting, and where your energies are meeting right now. Let's start here. All right. Well, are we wrought with new beginnings or what? This is incredible. So we have love begins here. And we have balance here. This is a 1, an ace. It's a lot like our ace of cups. It's the beginning of an emotional start. That is somebody wanting, thinking about what they want emotionally and wanting to make that happen. And here, I feel like they might have been waiting on this side because look at this balance. It looks like somebody's exercised a good deal of patience here. This is actually one of our major arcanas. That's a higher source power of energy there. For some of you all, it's like how they look at you. I'm just hearing for somebody, it's like knowing when to extend a reach to your angel and seeing like how both of those hands might have already been open to hold that space for you is what I'm hearing. It's interesting. This card's been making its rounds. I will just say you might want to check your sun, your moon, and your rising because this one has been showing up, and for some people it's like having an angel in common. You know, having somebody that's showing up there for you. And this 11, it's a 1 that can happen twice. That's what we know about the replication in numerology. Some people call that. I'm a 1 that happened twice. I'm an 11 myself. And so sometimes this energy will show up as one person that can double. And so for some of you all, it's coming in contact with a certain kind of soulmate energy. Knowing that somebody might have held that space for you, because sometimes that twin flame idea is just like where karmic things miss and where it just keeps on going and people just keep getting burned in that cycle and not really learning where the soul's essence has been matched. And so for some of you, it's like having been through all of that, and I'm hearing having suffered a certain kind of detachment, because I'm hearing it's how this person protected themselves, and this is sort of where an outpouring is being made, but it's a good bridge, and I'm going to encourage it for you. Okay, so let's see what's going on here in the emotional side. We've got a couple of things happening here. Somebody's been waiting here, and I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like knowing when that might feel like you've turned your back, because I'm hearing this is like the same energy here. It looks like the same person. I'm hearing for somebody, it's like how you might have gotten mistaken about what the expectation was here, because for somebody here it's like I'm hearing that they've been busy dealing with things, but they might also look at you like you've been too busy for them, and like this is a very staunch energy. This is major arcana as well. This is the emperor style energy. This 4 does not move. 4 is a stability point, you know. 4 is what you would find at the base of a pyramid, you know? And so there's a reason for that. And what I'm hearing is that for those of you that are kind of in a power struggle, because I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's almost like there might have been a power struggle if this is your partner about some things where I'm hearing you're both kind of equally fastidious about certain things. And here's the thing about the 11. The 11 on divine authority here is kind of like an 11 that duplicates. So it's like looking at a double door. It's like 2 4s. And so this can be very, very stabilizing energy for those of you all that are growing this together, because the 6 here, this material and spiritual prosperity card, this is a balance of give and take. These are the things that you emotionally would want to know if you're feeling kind of staunch and unmovable, like this authority figure here, that you would want to know that somebody was balanced in how they were demonstrating their willingness to be in give and take with you for an equal exchange here on an emotional level, and something that's also going to be stabilizing physically in some certain way, because we are in physical bodies, and so it's good to know that somebody is here balancing and attending to those needs. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like you kind of have to know some of these things before you'd be willing to step out and make that advance with your love, especially if this is an outpouring of emotion that you've been considering. Because I'm hearing for somebody, it's like admitting to somebody, I think you're what my soul desires, is what I'm hearing. And it's like knowing when to like evaluate it real firm and just know that it's okay for you to open up your arms here, because there's a reason why they've been guarded here. Because I'm hearing this person's been guarded. You're going to know if that's you or not, Leo. And I'm hearing for some of y'all too, it's like knowing when things go to people's head. Know if that's you or if that's somebody else. Because I'm hearing for some of y'all, this might be like an emotional check where you realize something had gotten to your head emotionally here. And that this person was here being like your angel, and that maybe they felt like you turned their back. Or you turned your back on them, is what I'm hearing. And so I'm hearing it's like learning to see yourself in that mirror and be real balanced about how you do that too. All right, let's see what we got going on in the how people are acting place. Well, I like it. We got a 2 and we got a 3, both in the emotional sector energies. This 2 spiritual union, that is looking eye to eye with a partner that is connected to you on that soul level, where you share that. That's a spiritual union. That cup there is maybe all that you can really think about stabilizing right now. That's what it looks like here, because it's like love on the mind, and then it's like the couple here, and then just nope, this is gonna be it's gonna be stabilized, this is gonna be private. And it's like somebody taking the divine role, whether it's like, the sacred feminine or masculine, in a protective lens on the masculinity here, because that's what this is. This is divine masculine self-awareness. And I'm hearing for some of y'all too, it's like know this, especially if you're one of my Leo females, is what I'm hearing. If you've been holding this space, and it's like just knowing that just because you're ready to offer this love, and that you might feel the spiritual attraction with somebody, he's got to fill this role here. And you needed to know that he can even like hold himself together. Because I'm here for some of y'all, it's like, no, I'm not playing. If you're out there like trifling and like seeing multiple women and stuff like that, I'm hearing it's not going to work for you here, because you want somebody that's grown up emotionally here. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like figuring out where somebody was trifling with you. Because for some of y'all, it's like somebody might be feeling like somebody turned their back while they were here balancing, while they were doing everything and trying to manage all these tools. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like, they might have found out that somebody was drinking too much, or there was a third party. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe taking it too light. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like figuring out where somebody just like closed themselves out, and where it's just like, no. And for others, I'm hearing it's like seeing where now you can see very clearly where somebody did not turn their back. They were balancing these energies. They were taking on the role of 3, maybe, where, you could only see 1 here before. But it's good that you've been single-minded, because I'm hearing this person is opening up to you in some kind of way. I'm hearing they might actually have something they want to say to you. They might reach out and be like, hey. And I'm hearing if you're the person here that is reaching out, that's great, because they've been thinking about you a lot. Now, this could also be another way, though. Maybe this person's just been busy. If you're the person that's been thinking about saying something to this person, they might not have like intentionally turned their back on you, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you might see very clearly now that whatever it is that they were doing is like trying to inherit a mirror image with you. For some of you all, you're actually getting closer to having something materialize where you can actually take it to that next level, because it's like they've been calling it in, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing they've been working on their emotional wellspring, is what I'm hearing. It's like what they needed to feel good about so that they would know that they could even make that offer. And I'm hearing for some of them, it's tied to how they feel about themselves. Especially, I'm hearing if it's like his masculine energy, it's like he needed to know that he had something he could offer you that was like worth it. And so it's like you being able to see where he like stepped up here. It's kind of like getting a good preview. And I'm hearing that if you were thinking about making that offer, he's like, let's go. It's like he's gonna feel good about it, or she, they, whoever this person is. Let's see what you have going on here in the middle. All right, so we've got firm foundation. This is solid. Whatever this is solid, and it's requiring, I'm hearing for this to even happen, you all are going to have to face it together. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's like you're going to have to realize that somebody's going to have to turn their back on something. He might have, or she, I keep hearing he, might have already like focused so hard on this that it's like there's nothing to turn back to, is what I'm hearing. And so it's like for some of you all, it's like realizing where now I can look you in the eye here and say what I needed to say to you now that I know that this was built to last. Because there's a certain kind of stubborn that's just shooting off of this, because with both of these fours here, and my phone, I should turn the ringer off, but it's good bioenergetic feedback right on time with us. And so I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like whatever you needed to know so that you would feel good about really looking this head on, because there's a certain kind of stubborn that it takes to even get you to want to do that, especially if you're, I mean, you know how fixed you can be. And you know that it's like if something is really making you want to purr like that, it's a big deal. And so for some of you all, it's like it's the kind of 4 that you want to see here, because, and you're going to have to really know this, because for some of you all, this is like just an impasse on a certain relationship being shut off, or I'm hearing it's like a phase in somebody's life where it's like looking at and being like, you know what, here's where I just block the hell out of this thing, because now I'm where I intended to be, and I see that I've met my level and my match. And for some of you all, that it's getting to that point in a relationship. It's like if this was your marriage and you find out they were stepping out, it's like where there's just no turning back, is what I'm hearing for somebody. Especially if you see that he was like looking back to somebody that, I'm just hearing something about how he pulled his lower back and whatever you already knew about the couch. And then I'm hearing for, because of whatever got to his head here. And I'm hearing for somebody else, this is like, if this was not your relationship yet, it's kind of realizing that you found the kind of relationship partner where it's like, no, I know this is my relationship, or it's like you have a soul level awareness with somebody where you recognize that it's your two hands that came together here, and like what was being built here, why it was stabilized here, and it looks like water wings here, but it looks like Corinthian columns here, why it's the two heads coming together in the same view as that bowl, and why it's like 1, 2, 3, and then it's like how you lock the door on 4, and like, you know, just calling it quits, because now you know that you're at least face to face with the type of person that you would even want to exist in that kind of relationship with. I'm hearing it's a very nice type of stubborn energy that like kind of turns you on, because I'm hearing it's like something that you were very pissed off about is like was wrong. It's like, and for somebody else, it's like now you have a reason to be very pissed off because of what you thought was right. And so for some of y'all, you're going to know whether or not that's right. I want to find out what's going on here, because for some of you all, you need some advice about what this firm foundation's meaning. Because for some of you all, it's like you just already know that you need to be stubborn about how you pursue this person and knowing that they're busy. And for others, it's like that's where you have to hold this energy here, is knowing that you're seeing 2 here, and that that's what this is here too. That's this 11 is also a 2. I'm hearing, wow, here, I'm just going to hold that there. That's where it stopped. That's a butterfly. These are both 2s, see? So you're both kind of seeing it the same? Okay. And where I stopped, it's probably where we needed to go. Because La Ligrezza here, this is keeping it light. This energy is keeping it light, because you got to keep it real light if you're going to be this creature that just came back from the chrysalis. where it was like wrapped up and totally transforming into something completely different and colorful and coming in for that landing. I'm hearing for somebody, it's like knowing how to come in for that landing. And I'm hearing for this person here, it might be a really big offer. I'm hearing it's a big offer. It has something to do with 4, might have to do with April, whatever April is. But I'm hearing for somebody, it's like, I got a plane ticket for you. I need to know if you will come. And I couldn't talk about it. Look at this here. So this is the woman that can't really talk very well. She like points to things here, and she's like, look, here's my emotional offer for you. Here's your wings. Come see me. And they do it. So for some of y'all, that's all she wrote. And I'm hearing it's like wherever it is, it's like once you get there, so you're going to realize that you turned your back on everything together. It's like, for some of y'all, this is like the kismet touch. This is like where that FF, that firm foundation, is like the right kind of turning your back on everything. I love you. Hey, Leo, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hit you back. If you have anything to say to me, if you'd like your own reading or need one with just your questions answered, my information's below, as well as the link to Verified Martians. If you'd like to join our chat, if I don't hear from you, just know I love you. Thinking of you. Take care, and we'll catch you again soon when we're back for another one. Bye for now.